Hey y'all, it's almost 7 p.m. and I just now remembered I need to film something for today. Alright, so this tomato plant is on its last leg, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do is look for a sucker to save. So that's in good condition, unlike this. So not this, because the leaves look kind of fuzzy with this rust-like stuff on them. I'm not sure if that's heat damage or what is it called, mildew or fungus or disease, whatever. Alright, so these leaves look better. These leaves look healthy, most of them. So I'm gonna look for a sucker in here. Let's see. Wait a minute, I don't know if this thing has suckers. Maybe this. Let's see. Okay, I think this is a sucker right here in the middle. This in the gap, in the joint, I think is a sucker. So I'm gonna take that. Let me go get something to cut with. Alright, I got my cutters. I'm gonna cut that right here. Take that, set it aside. Just put it down here for now. So that's one sucker. Try to save from this plant to not have to grow something from scratch. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more suckers. Something in here. Let's see. I'm not sure if any of this is a sucker. I mean, this may be a determinate tomato. Maybe it doesn't have suckers. I don't know. This was a store-bought plant. So far I do have this, but I'm not sure if this is actually a sucker. So anyway, I'm gonna put it in dirt. So I'm using this old soil that is, I'm not sure if any of that was recording. But I stuck this in this pot. I made a hole and put this sucker on it. Doesn't look like it's in the best condition either. So, but this is how you could save a part of a tomato plant to get a head start instead of having to grow from seed. If you have a healthy sucker on a plant, but this, I'm not sure. But I do have another tomato plant, I just remembered. Oh Lord, this is looking horrible, but let's see if there's one, a sucker. Alright, no, that's where the fruit are. I don't know, I guess maybe these aren't indeterminate. These are determinate, so they grow, produce, and then they die. An indeterminate just continuously grows and continuously produces until the first frost freezes it and kills it. Now what I'm assuming would be suckers, which is going in between the joints, has flowers on it, so that doesn't look like a sucker. Alright, so never mind. I might have to think up something else to post for today. I did post a short yesterday because I was at the vet yesterday evening, so I didn't have time to do anything. So it was kind of cheating, but not cheating. Because that was a clip taken from the video from 2 days before, I think. But anyways, I still have not put my drip irrigation out here yet, but I am going to be working on it this weekend. I have a 3-day weekend, so I should make time to finish some of these projects, outdoor projects. I came over here just to see if I have some female flowers with these cucumbers. Looking like so far I'm just seeing males, but they're flowers. I'm just excited to finally see flowers. There's some more up here. Oh, that's just new growth there, I think. Just the vine growing out of that, not flowers. Yeah, I don't see any cucumbers or female flowers, so yet. I don't see them yet, but it took a long time to just see flowers, so I'm still excited about. I was checking to see if I had some ground cherries. This one's gonna be ready soon. So I'm ready for you. So yeah, I did get a better taste of these, and the first two I ate must have been a bad batch, because everyone I've tasted since then is delicious. I thought I was looking at a caterpillar. I don't know what that is. Or it's just that old dried up leaf, I guess. But yeah, the ground cherry, when I tasted them, after the first two I tasted didn't taste that good. They were like pretty mild. But after that, they've been really sweet. Taste like pineapple. They legit taste like pineapple. And I think I see one in there. So yay, I have a ground cherry. At least one for today. Go get that. So alright. So today is really tiny harvest. One ground cherry so far. Alright, I'm gonna look a little bit at some of my melons. I think both of these are cantaloupes. The smaller one is younger. Hopefully it's not dying, because it's a bright yellow. And here there are pictures of them. I think this one is almost ready. Uh-oh, this one has an opening. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one out of there. The other big one, hopefully it's okay. Come on, is that a what? What is it? Okay, that's a leaf, I think, further back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get those out. I'll try to do that right now. So there was an opening in that cantaloupe, and the ants have invaded. So I'm gonna put this in my, and there's some mucusy in there. So I'm just gonna stick that into the compost, and I'm gonna put this in the compost first, and then I'll try to get the other one, and hopefully it's not busted like this. Yeah, unfortunately, this one is ruined as well. So I'm gonna have to get some gloves to get that and put it in the compost. Man. Alright, so I got this big one that's got bugs all around it. I got one-handed. I'm not gonna be able to get this with one hand. Alright. Now put it's definitely sour. I have a little watermelon here. Tiny, not messed up yet. Hopefully those other ones will be okay. I don't want to lose everything. There's another, well, it could be a watermelon. I don't know. I've seen these were sugar babies, but most of the dark ones have turned into cantaloupes. So there's 2 cantaloupe that were messed up. Alright, there's a watermelon back here. Oh, its vine is still green though, so I think maybe it still hasn't, it's not ready yet. I'm trying not to step on these leaves. Yeah, so I have this one still, and it's still attached and it's still green, so I'll wait a little longer for that watermelon. I'm not seeing any more big ones ready. It's so hard to see these though, because it's like a jungle over here. Next year I will definitely try to grow taller on the trellis so it's more spread out, or either on the ground, just grow on the ground. I'm not sure. I don't have enough space to grow on the ground because I mean all of this is blocked. Alright, let's back out of here without stepping on too many leaves. I did notice some strawberries. Now this was looking sickly the other day and looked like they're coming in like normal strawberries. Maybe oddly shaped, but strawberries. And I think that's the only place I have strawberries, just in this little cluster here. There was one over here, but I don't see it now. I do think birds mess with my stuff. Oh wait, there are a few bright red ones. Oddly shaped, but strawberries. I'm glad to see it's producing because I didn't think it was any hope for these anymore. Well, until the weather cools down a little bit, maybe. I'm gonna go check out my strawberries over here. Now these are crispy. I guess they get a little bit more direct sunlight. And these have flowers. So both of these I planted from seed. And like I mentioned, I thought that I had to wait until the second year to get fruit when planted from seed. But we'll see if this produces anything. It's hot out here, super hot. Probably still around 100 degrees, if not higher. I wanted to come out and look. Well, I wanted to get a sucker. And this is a tomato plant here. But I don't even see any suckers on here yet. I'll just let this one mature. This is my favorite tomato, the jelly bean tomato. And it's really sweet, but it's actually not as sweet as the ground cherry. My sunflowers are still looking terrible. The corn looks great though. But I know that this is one of the beds. Actually, all of the beds have a lot of black cow in it. And Yellow Door Gardener had mentioned it, how she had saw the same kind of thing, people using black cow and just compost in general, and using that as a primary growing medium and putting perlite in there too. But that's why I have so much black cow, because I saw people doing that and I thought, oh, this is, and I did have a little bit, like I top dressed my random bed last year. It was struggling at first. My plants were like a foot tall for the longest, until they were like a foot tall for the longest until I put some until I put black cow, a top layer of it on that bed, the random bed. And this was last year. But after I put the black cow on here, alright, so after I put the black cow on here, everything just shot up. I started getting a lot of fruit, and just it was like everything was stagnant until that point. So that's why I had positive feelings about black cow. and people saying that, oh, they're growing in it, it just made sense. I mean, it's obviously this magical, it's kind of like on the level of 511 to me. It just boosts your plants noticeably and very quickly. But it hasn't worked well as a growing medium. And it's because it doesn't work well as a growing medium, in my opinion, because it gets dry too fast. It's either too dry, too fast, or it stays sludgy. For my raised beds, since they at least had a lot of potting mix from last year mixed in with them, it just dries out and get really hard. So it has to be watered frequently. But like the containers that I had, not this one, but this one over here, this cucumber plant. So that soil that's in there, it stays like really moist and sludgy. That's when I was putting that same mixture with a huge part of every mixture, soil mixture, was black cow. And now I've changed that. Now it's primarily potting mix, then a little bit of black cow, and then a little bit of perlite. But mostly potting mix. Anyway, I'm looking at these sunflowers, and yeah, they're not gonna make it. I feel like I should just go ahead and take these out. I won't take them out yet since they're not dead. I'll see if they'll recover, because I am gonna get my drip irrigation set up. And so these are those plants that I was talking about in the back, those dark green that I assumed were sunflowers. So this is where they come out. So they fell over a while ago, and then they grow up. Where they come out, they crawl out over the bed, and they're on both sides, and there are no flowers in sight. So I think I am gonna cut these out. I should have got the bigger ones. Oh, but they're coming. All right, so I'll just pull those. All right, maybe I should pull those from that side before I knock down all the sunflowers. Kind of defeating the purpose if I knock them all down. Alright, look how massive this plant is. Not one flower in sight. That is not a sunflower. And the fact that there are two of them, I don't know how these got into the middle of this bed. Whoops. Yeah, so those are not sunflowers. Yeah, there's some kind of seeds on them. Oh no, that's on the ground. Oh, they're looking like tomatillos. They were tomatillos like I thought they were. I mean, I don't know. They were something, and something was gonna start coming up on them. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. Maybe they were flowers. They look similar to tomatillos, but I'm not sure. Like here. Now, of course, I see that it has a lot of buds on it. And that's similar to how the tomatillos look, and I did not want tomatillos back here. I already have two in my front yard. So here's how the leaves look. Alright. Anyway. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching.